completely in pro fishing. And there wasn't very many pros from about 1986 up until about the mid 1990s, 86 to 96 or something like that. All you had was the Bassmaster Sportsman Society, Bassmaster Tournament Trail, and the pro anglers were the ones that fished the Bassmaster Top 100 circuit. And if you qualified for the Bassmaster Top 100s and you made the Bassmaster Classic, every other year or something like that, you could get some pretty decent deals like financial sponsorships from lure companies, tackle companies, rod and reel companies, some boat companies. So basically, if you were a successful professional angler, when I'm talking about successful, I'm talking about competing on the Bassmaster Top 100 circuit, and say, you made the Bassmaster Classic every other year or once every 3 years or something like that, there was a pretty good chance, if you could market yourself at all, that you would at least make enough money to cover your entry fees and expenses, which back then it was a lot less. So I'm saying that, the average pro angler from about 1986 to 1996, if you were successful, you were looking at probably making about $30,000 to $50,000 a year in that zone. And that is not, that may or may not be included in the winnings with that. But the winnings, the winnings are hard to calculate because they're so inconsistent. So when you're talking about how much money anglers actually earn, winnings are just sort of a bonus to, what you're getting from sponsorships. And that was sort of the main, sort of like the foundation up until the mid 1990s. Now, when the FLW Tour came out in 1996, it sort of changed everything because the FLW Tour had a title sponsorship through Walmart, and Walmart injected a lot of money in it. They got their vendors involved with it. There was a lot of deals to be had through what is called the Walmart team deal. There was about 50 or 60 Walmart FLW Tour pros, including myself, that had team deals through Walmart, and most of these team deals, they included like the use of a truck and boat at no charge. So they gave you a new Suburban to drive, a boat to use for the year without any charge for it. A lot of them paid your entry fees, and some of them paid expenses on top of that. It was a really, really good time to be a pro angler because if you had some type of a sponsorship deal and the fact that there were two competing circuits for the first time, payouts were bigger than ever, the entry fees were lower than ever. There was a lot of anglers from the period of about 1997 up into probably about 2004, 2005, something like that, that were making six-figure incomes. And those